Hey everyone, it's SG Holyman. Welcome to another video review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the action-adventure game from Crystal Dynamics, Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. While I like the setting for this game, the overall story is pretty bland, and the mediocre voice acting doesn't do anything to help this situation. The main story is that Lara Croft and one of her competitors named Carter found the Temple of Osiris and touched a staff, and the staff was sealing away the evil god Set. So they released him, and now the whole game you gotta try and resurrect Osiris to banish Set. The game looks fine overall, and when you take the art direction that they went with and couple that with some pretty decent music, it helps reinforce the idea that you're on a grand adventure throughout the entire game. The game also runs pretty smoothly when you're playing by yourself. However, I did run into quite a few glitches while playing with friends online, and while it was nothing too game-breaking, it did get pretty annoying after a while. Even though the story might be bland, the game is still really fun to play. It has good level design, and the game's more about being on an adventure and solving puzzles than it is about combat. You can play the game by yourself, or you can play it with up to 4 friends, and the game will smartly accommodate for whatever situation you might be in. The puzzles themselves really aren't that difficult, however there was a few that really had me stumped for a while. Also, before each tomb, you can see a set of secondary objectives that you can complete. Completing these will give you new weapons and new rings and amulets that will grant you different perks and other stuff like that. Combat is included in this game to break up a lot of the puzzle segments. However, since combat's not really the focus of this game, you may find it easy. However, some of the optional objectives are combat-centric, so that can add some challenge for you. That being said, the boss fights in this game are great and well designed, and I did find them to be some of the best parts of the game. The rings and amulets and stuff that you can find throughout the game give you different power-ups, such as increased reload speed, scatter shot, just different things like that. And while I do like the idea of that, like I said, the combat is not that difficult, so I didn't find it too necessary to make sure that I have the correct loadout for my character. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris is a great game. While it has a bland story and mediocre voice acting, it's still really fun to play and has great puzzles and interesting boss fights. I'll give this game an 8 out of 10. Now, if you liked what you've seen, you can go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more reviews and Let's Plays. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Now, I'll leave you with a few more seconds of gameplay.